I like your motion, but your procedure, you hit a lot of balls in a short period of time. I want you to change that. I want you to hit one ball every 25 seconds with a different target in mind. But the thing that I don't see in your setup procedure is I don't think you're the proper distance from the ball, because I don't think you bend enough from your waist, from your hip. So one of the things I want you to do, and I'm recording this, as you bend forward, slide your hands down your thighs until you reach the top of your knees. Then bring your hands together, hanging directly under your shoulders. The end of the club should be, if you bend enough from your hips, should be about one hand length from your body, the end of the club. Right, so that would be your procedure. Yeah. So in your golf swing, you got a strong grip. Now, what is a strong grip? That means clockwise rotation of both hands. You got a very strong grip. It means a lot of your, this is rotated to the right some. Now, is that bad? No, it's not bad. But there are some repercussions for a strong grip. One is you're going to hit it low. Now, you probably hit the ball pretty low. That would be my guess. So do I want to change that? No, not yet. I don't want to change that. I think strong grip, meaning right clockwise rotation with the hands rotated, I think that's better than weak grip. I think that's good. Your swing, that's a good shoulder turn. You lose your level. Now what does that mean? And all that means is if we put you in 3D, which I know you've had 3D equipment put on you if you went to Golf Tech, they use the 3D analysis. You move out of your posture a little bit. So what does that mean? Your head goes up and it goes down a little. See, your head goes up there and it's going to come back down. Now, the net effect is, that's not a bad thing. The net effect is you don't move your head much. That's good. Your impact position's pretty good. All right. Now, the one thing that we're going to call your attention to, and I don't know if they've done this with you or not, but your pivot. All right, for an iron, you stay pretty much over the ball, which is okay. But for the driver, I want you to get your upper body stacked over your trail leg more. So I want your upper body, like if you were going to throw a baseball, you would sit into your right leg. Well, you're not really doing that. You're sort of what we call reverse pivoting. You're sort of that way. Now, is that a bad thing? No, Ben Hogan reverse pivoted. So it's not a law that you have to change that. But with the driver, it would be more preferable to feel like you're into your right side a little bit more. That's all. That's it. So that's the thing I'm going to change. With your irons, I don't think it's an imperative. I think it's okay to have a little bit of this. The only real miss I saw you have was you hit it off the hosel. You know, this
was probably too much knee bend.
Yeah, you were a little close to the ball, and I would rather you have a little more hip bend, push the hips back to create a little more space for your arms. That's all. But we're going to do another video because I want to see from face on. Right. I want to see from face on what you do. Ball position. We really need to talk about ball position. You're hitting a 6-iron or 7-iron, I believe that is.
6-iron.
And the way you want to look for ball position are, so if you're hitting the ground in your pre-shot routine and you're hitting behind the center of your stance, you're not getting the proper pivot. In other words, you're not getting onto your left side, your upper body is not over the ball. But it looks like to me from here you are getting onto your left side. So I'm not really worried about that. It looks like they've taught you how to pivot and get onto your left side. Pretty good. So what I want to do is I want to watch you hit a couple more shots with a longer club, like a driver, from down the line. I want to see it. My name is Jim Estes, and today I'm going to talk about a drill that I think is extremely important for the swing plane. So what I want you to do is, and this, by the way, is going to give you an instant understanding of exactly the feeling you want to have in the golf swing. Take a club. You can put a rod, alignment rod, in the grip, or I'm sorry, in the butt end of the golf club. take the golf club, turn it like you're going to hold it, and then what I want you to do is take that club, put it right against your left hip, so you're holding both clubs here. Now you've got an alignment rod on the ground and a golf ball, and what I want you to do, getting into your good posture position, your weight over the arches, feel balanced. The insides of the heels are going to be about the width of your hips. Take a swing back, slow motion, and trace with that alignment rod the target line all the way up. The shaft should be parallel to your target line at the top, and then slowly coming down, trace the line. And do this in slow motion. Right into the impact position. So this is a great feedback tool, visual feedback tool for learning the proper swing plane. Go right to your impact position. I encourage you to do this drill in slow motion. And if you have 5 minutes a day, if you do this drill every day, I guarantee you're going to improve your golf swing. So again, I think you'll find this to be extremely helpful. JimEstesGolf.com if you have any questions.